Hi, my name is Mulam. I'm from Soft City. I will teach you front-end development using HTML. In this tutorial, I will teach you HTML table tag. The HTML table tag is mostly used tag in the websites because by using this tag we can manage our content in the form of table. All the database data we can show in the tables. Most of the dashboard of the websites contain the table tag to show the back-end database data to the front end for viewing of the database data. So this is very important tag, so we have to learn this very attentionally. So what is HTML tag? HTML tables allow web developers to arrange data into rows and columns. We can arrange data in rows and columns using table tag. Now let's see the example of the HTML table. Company, contact, country. This is one row. This is another row. This is third row. This is fourth row. This is fifth row. This is sixth row, and this is seventh row. Now I tell you about columns. Company vertically it is called column. Company. Contact vertically that is called column. Country vertically that is called column, and last field of the column is Italy. So now let's see next slide. How we define a HTML table. A table in HTML consists of table cells inside rows and columns, and this is the basic syntax for showing table in your browser page. We have parent table with starting and closing tag. After that we have tr tag with starting and closing tag. In tr we havethead tag with starting and closing tag. After tr we have second tr. In this we have td tag. After this we have third tr. In this we have td with starting and closing tag. Now let's see live example of that by typing this code in our Notepad++ file. So first we have to create our file by double clicking on Notepad++. First save your file, save as, select your desired folder, that is learn HTML. Now you have tried to guess the all things on your behalf because we do lot of practice of this. So give this name like HTML table tag dot HTML. Extension should be .html and save this. First tag is doc type HTML. After this we have HTML tag with starting and closing tag. I also understand that you should remember this syntax, this basic syntax of writing the HTML code, because in my all videos I typed everything from start for you, for my students. So inside HTML we have head tag with starting and closing tag. Inside head tag we have properly indent your code. For indentation you can use tab button and type title tag with starting and closing tag. Inside this we type HTML table tag details. After head tag we have body tag with starting and closing tag. Inside body we have h1 tag with starting and closing tag, and in h1 in body tag we have another tag, that is p tag. Now must specify content of h. This is a heading, and content of p is also should be placed. This is a paragraph. Now let's type one more. h1 tag, that is HTML tables. So let's see the result. For seeing result, save the file and go to your Learn HTML folder. Inside this we have created HTML table tag, HTML learn tag, where we have created this inside our E folder. So inside our E folder we have created. We have created HTML table tag. First we cut this from here and paste this inside Learn HTML, because our all file of HTML should be placed in one place, in one folder. So now open this by right click on this and open with Google Chrome. Now try to open again the file, because we changed their directory, their location. For reopening, right click on that and edit with Notepad++. From here I would type basic table to show you how the table will be present in the browser window. Now let's see. type the basic syntax of the table. For this, go to our notepad file and type here parent tag. What is parent tag? Parent tag is table with starting and closing tag. Inside table we have first table row with starting and closing tag. Inside tr we have table head, th tag, that stands for table heading, like company, contact company. After that we have th with starting and closing tag, and content would be contact, and third is country. After that we have another tr. Tr means table row, next row. Inside this we have td tag with starting and closing tag. Inside this we place company name like Microsoft. TD stands for table data. TD with starting and closing tag. Contact number like dummy contact like 92307. After that we have another TD tag with starting and closing tag. Inside this we have country. Country, let's say America. America. Now let's write another table row with starting and closing tag. Inside table row we have TD with starting and closing. Inside TD we can specify our next company, that would be Amazon. And after this we have TD starting and closing tag. Their number would be like that. And after that we have TD with starting and closing tag. Let's say it is in England. It is in England. And after that we have another TR. Inside TR we have TD with starting and closing tag, and place third company name like Meta. Second field is content of Meta, that would be dummy content plus 92, like that. And after that we have one more field. Inside this we have country name, let's say Canada. Let's type another TR after this. For this we will start our TR tag and and our tr tag properly. Inside this, now we have to type td means table data. Let's say fourth company name is Apple. Their contact will be like that, and after that we have td with starting and closing tag. Inside this country name, let's say Australia. So let's save this file by pressing Ctrl plus S command by keyboard or press on this button. Let's go to our browser to see the output of our HTML code. For this we have to refresh. You can see our table is showing on the browser, but there is no border around our table, but data is correctly displayed. For you can see there is no border around the around our table tag. For getting border, we must specify the border around our table tag, table heading tag, and table data tag. So for this we must use inline style tag for setting border around our table. Inside style we will type table, comma table heading, comma table data means td, opening and closing brace. By typing these three tags, we now have access of table, that is parent of all the tags, so border would be displayed all around your table. And we also access table heading and table data. Now first set border 1px solid black. Save the file, refresh your page. You can see now we have border around our all fields, and it's look like duplicated. To avoid their duplication, we can use property that is border collapse, set to collapse. Save your file, go to your browser, refresh your page. Now you can see only one border around our all fields. In this way you can show table in your browser. Now let's see what is our next slide. We have typed all these code in our HTML file, and the next slide is what is tables rows. I have already explained to you, but now we study again. Table rows. Each table row starts with a tr and ends with a slash and tr tag. Tr stands for table row. And after this, what we have next? Tables heading. th stands for table header. We can also discuss this in our HTML code when we typed this in our HTML code. Table collapsed. This property I used to reduce the duplication of the border, and now only one border is placed around my table. That property, border collapse, and the value is collapse. Now let's see what is next. How we style tables borders. If you set a background color of each cell and give the border a white color, the same as the document background, you get the impression of an inside border. Like if I set in my style tag th, td, and inside td I have property background color would be #96 D4 capital D4 semicolon. Save your file and check your output by refreshing your page. Now you can see the background of all the fields becomes that color, looks like gray color. Now let's go back to our slide and see the what is dotted tables border. Dotted table border with the border style property, you can set the appearance of the border. The following values are allowed: dotted, dashed, solid, double, groove, wedge, inset, outset, none, hidden. Border color. With the border color property, you can set the color of the border. Now let's see. I remove this and set here border color and set this to red. Hit the Ctrl+S command, or you hit on that button and go to your browser for seeing output. First, refresh your page. For refreshing, you can use Ctrl+R. Now see, first by default border is black, now border color is changed to red. In this way, you can change your border color as your desires. If I change this to yellow, yellow border would be placed like that. if I change to blue border would be placed around my fields. In this way, by mixing different values, you can change your border color by using of border color property. Now let's see what is our next slide. Inside our next slide we have border style. First we check border style. For this we have to type border style, like I type dotted, and check the output by refreshing my page by clicking on this button. Now see, our border is changed to dotted. If we place dashed, our border would be changed accordingly. For better viewment, I would increase border size to 5px. Let's see again. Refresh your page. Now you can see dashed border is placed around our all fields. We can use solid also. We have used that property already. So after that we have double. So let's use double. Save your file, go to Google Chrome, refresh your page. Now double border is displayed around your all fields. After that I have groove. Let's change property to groove. Ctrl+S for saving your file. Go to your browser, refresh your page. Now your border is groove. All fields look groove, like solid border. After groove we have ridge. Let's change this, RIDGE, ridge. It looks like ridge. Now after this we have incent property. Let's change here in set or in set. Save your file, go to Google Chrome, refresh your page. You can see reached inset border. After that we have outset. For this we change here outset. Save the file, refresh the browser. Here you cannot observe the proper view of the properties, but inside here you can view. I zoom this, like in ridge the corner would be displayed like that. Inset, top and left corner is shaded, right and bottom corner is not shaded. Outset, right and bottom corner is shaded and top and left corner is not shaded. Now let's see, we have property none to remove the border. Save your file, go to Google Chrome, refresh your page. This is default value. After that we have hidden. Save your file, see the output. For seeing output, let's go to our browser. It's same like border none, not displaying your border. Now we have done all the properties of border style by practically, by seeing their outputs for our understanding. Now what is next slide? Border color, that is we have used. Next thing is cell padding. How we specify padding inside our cells. You can see now, first I set this border style to remove, because we have set border to solid and set it to 1px. Let's see the output by refreshing, and also change color to black. You can see our Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Apple, all the content have no padding or no space inside their fields. For getting this, we can use padding. How we specify padding? For this, first we target table heading and table data with comma separated, starting and closing tag, starting and closing curly braces, and right here padding would be 15px from all sides, top, bottom, left, right. Let's save this file, refresh our page and see the changing. Now that looks elegant and attractive. You can see Microsoft now have space around all of their sides, like top, left, right and bottom. Every field has 15px padding from their all sides. So in this way you can set padding of the fields, padding of your table heading and table data. Now move forward to our PowerPoint slide, and what is our next slide? Next slide is cell spacing. HTML table cell spacing. Cell spacing is the space between each cell. By default, the space is set to 2 pixels. To change the space between table cells, use the CSS border spacing property on the table element. Cell spacing. Now let's see border spacing 30px on parent tag, like table with starting and closing tag. Inside this I will specify here border spacing, border spacing and set the value to 13px. Save the file. For saving we can use Ctrl+S or this icon. For getting output, seeing output, we would go to Chrome and refresh the page. There is no difference appear in the output. For this we have to set this property to none. So I removed border collapse. Now let's see again by refreshing page. This is the border spacing. If I overcome this to 20px, you can see spacing is overcome. And if I type 10px, the spaces would be decreased. So in this way you can increase or decrease your border spacing by specifying border spacing property of CSS. Now let's go to our next slide. What is our next slide? It is call span. What is call span? HTML table call span. To make a cell span over multiple columns, use the call span attribute. Now we have table tag with starting and ending tag. Inside this we have tr tag with starting, and we have tr tag with starting tag, tr and closing. Inside tr we have th, like call span is equal to 2, name and table heading with starting and closing tag, age, and after tr we have td with starting and closing. Inside dd we have Jill. After that we have td Smith, and third is 43. Content of third td is 43. After that we have tr with starting and closing tag. Inside tr we have 3 tds. First td content is Eve, second td content is Jackson, and third td content is 57. Now let's see this example by practically doing their work. For this I will remove this CSS property also and set border collapse to collapse. Now first tag is tr with starting and closing tag. Inside tr we have th with starting and closing tag. Inside this we specify name, and this property is really important, that is call span is equal to 2. Call span is equal to 2. After this we have another th, that is age. After this tr we have another tr with starting and closing tag. In this tr we have 3 td tags with starting and closing tag. First will be Gulam, second TD will be Mustafa, and third TD will be my age, like 28. Same like that, we can type here another TDs. For this I will type again GR with starting and closing tag. Inside this we have TD tag with starting and caps lock is on. We have TD tag with starting and closing. Inside this we have name Shakil, first name like first name and last name. TD Ahmed. Now let's see the third TD, that is age. Let's say its age is 30. Now type another TR. Inside TR we have TD tag with starting and closing tag. Inside this we have name Wahid. After this tag we have TD with starting and closing tag, and the content will be Imran, and the age of this person would be 34. Let's save the file first and go to our browser to see the output of that code. Let's see, refresh our browser. You can see name column is span to two columns, and age have one column. This is called column span. In this way you can do column span. Now let's see what is next. That is our row span. How we use row span. HTML table row span. To make a cell span or multiple rows, use the row span attribute. For this we have to type this code in our editor. Let delete this code and type here tr with starting and closing tag. Inside tr we have td with starting and closing tag, and the content first is th, second is td. Th and content is name, name would be, and after that we have td with starting and closing tag, and content is jill, j i double l, jill. After that we have two more tr. So let's copy this 2 times, Control C, Control V and Control V. Inside second tr we have row span is equal to 2, second tr we have row span is equal to 2, and here we have content phone, and the td is phone number, like any dummy phone number. And the third row has only one field, that is phone number, like any dummy phone number. Type here any dummy phone number. What happened? We have do some wrong thing here. Save your file. For seeing the output of row span, let's go to our Google Chrome, refresh our browser and see the result. Now see, row is spanned to 2 columns, like phone is spanned to 2 columns. Name has field Jill, phone has 2 phone numbers. So in this way you can use row span and call span inside table tag. So what is next thing? This is assignment for students. This assignment is combined with the 4 tutorials content. I combined 4 tutorials assignment in one assignment. In last 4 videos I not give you any assignment. In this video I will give you assignment of that 4 videos. You have to do this assignment for proper understanding of HTML. If you do, you would definitely understand the HTML with some more tags. You should practice this on daily basis. So I will meet you in next tutorial. Take care.